Welcome to this video about setting of the Danfoss KP HP high pressure type pressure switch. In this video, we'll give you some tips how to do an efficient setting of the KP HP type pressure switch, which you see here, so that you ensure safe and reliable system operation. Therefore, we will show you how to identify the given KP HP type version to set up, how to set the cutout pressure on the high pressure side, how to set the differential pressure on the high pressure side. Here you see the different versions of KP HP type pressure switches. As seen here, the regulating range, differential pressure and reset function vary for the different KP HP type versions. We will demonstrate the setting procedure for the KP HP type version having the specifications shown here. Please note that the setting procedure and important tips given are similar for the other KP HP type pressure switches. So let us get started. You can identify the selected KP HP type version by the high pressure scale seen here, and on the top of the KP pressure switch you can identify the KP type and code number by the ID marking as seen here. Therefore, you do not need to remove the front cover to identify or do the setting of the KP HP type pressure switch. Please note that the layout of scale, setting screws and reset vary with the different KP HP type versions. Here you see the tools which you can use to do the setting of the KP HP type pressure switch. All you need are two sizes of slotted screwdrivers, as seen here with these examples. These can be used for removal of the locking screw for the locking plate and for the HP setting. We recommend to preset the KP HP type switch before installing it into the system for easy and trouble-free installation and operation. Once the setting is completed, then wire the pressure switch to electrical supply and connect it to the piping as part of the installation, and pre-test with a pressure gauge that the HP settings are working correctly under system conditions. Please check the other online videos about installation of KP pressure switches. The first step is to set the HP high pressure stop on the range scale seen here, and then set the HP high pressure differential pressure on the diff scale seen here. Here you see the HP high pressure and differential pressure range of the KP HP type version, which we have selected to demonstrate the setting procedure. This version is with automatic reset on the high pressure side. Again, please note that the layout of scale, setting screws and reset vary with the different KP HP type versions. The KP HP type pressure switch is typically used for compressor protection. You set the HP high pressure stop on the range scale, which is the USP upper set point illustrated here. Once this pressure point is exceeded, then the compressor stops. You then set the HP high pressure differential pressure on the diff scale, which will give you the lower set point LSP illustrated here. Once the pressure is below this point, then the compressor starts. Since the demonstrated KP version is with automatic reset on the high pressure side, then it resets automatically after operational stop and is then ready for reactivation. So let us start the HP high pressure and differential pressure setting procedure. Firstly, loosen and remove the locking screw and the locking plate as seen here. This will make it possible to adjust the high pressure and the differential setting spindles. Please note that you do not need to remove the front cover to do this setting. Then set the HP stop pressure to a required value by rotating the high pressure setting spindle as seen here. Rotate clockwise to increase the pressure setting and counterclockwise to decrease the pressure setting. Now set the HP differential pressure to a required value by rotating the differential setting spindle as seen here. Rotate clockwise to decrease the differential setting and counterclockwise to increase the differential setting. As specified here, one rotation of the high pressure setting spindle equals 2.3 bar or 33.5 psi. One rotation of the differential setting spindle equals 0.3 bar or 4 psi. You have now set the HP high pressure stop and start points for the compressor. Finally, remount the locking plate and the locking screw and tighten the screw. The setting spindles and the pressure settings are now locked. The KP-HP type pressure switch is now preset and ready for an easy and trouble-free installation into the system. As mentioned earlier, wire the pressure switch to electrical supply and connect it to the piping as part of the installation, and pre-test with the pressure gauge that the HP settings are working correctly under system conditions. Please check the other online videos about installation of KP pressure switches. And also have a look at the other online learnings about Danfoss pressure switches. So now you know how to identify the given KP-HP type version to set up, set the cutout pressure on the high pressure side, set the differential pressure on the high pressure side. All this ensuring a safe and reliable system operation.